Hey everybody, we got a legacy team game. It's going to be between Interceptor on Team Japan and NightFallSky on Starbird Squadron. They're just getting set up, so I'm going to let you guys watch the board get set up. I'm going to have to switch those around because they're backwards. We'll be underway here in just a second. Oh, wait. Okay, that's better. That is correct. Okay. So this is an interesting game here. Paul has 3 aces, Vader, Fel, and Echo. His opponent has 5 ships, 4 of which are kind of aces. 4 interceptors and Moff Gideon. You know, this is an interesting game. The interceptor player has a lot of blocking options available to him. Oh, I gotta go join my, I'm gonna hold my compadre. Kevin Lice is gonna help us stream. And he's waiting in the channel for me to join, so. He's probably talking. You guys can probably hear it. I can't hear it. You there, Kevin?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I just hadn't joined the room yet.
So I thought you guys had talked and Paul was going to play Whisper and not Echo. I see that didn't last very long.
He likes Echo.
I'm aware.
He loves Echo, and he's good with him. He likes him. I mean, this game is actually interesting because there's just a lot of interceptors.
There is, yeah.
And 2 of them have 4 hulls, so they're not as easy to kill. And Gideon obviously is pretty good against aces because he can deny Whisper's tokens, he can deny Suntir's tokens or Vader's tokens. And if he does that, the interceptors take a strain, but they're doing a red maneuver anyway, or blue maneuver anyway next turn, so the strain is almost completely irrelevant. The only person it helps is Echo, because Echo is a 4, like this whole list. They'll shoot before Echo. So Echo will get to take advantage of the strained interceptors if they use Gideon's ability.
Right.
I think Paul wins this game if he avoids the blocks, especially early, when there's enough guns on the table to take advantage of it.
I don't like that he has Vader and Suntir together.
Well, me neither. But I think that what this could mean is, so let's say these 2 interceptors rush down and go after Vader and Suntir. That means that the other interceptors on the other side of the table, way up at the top there, are going to take a while to get to that engagement. And if they go chase after Vader and Suntir, Echo gets to flank them from behind.
I mean, if I was the interceptor player, I'd just 5 forward focus boost, 5 forward focus boost.
Yeah, and just go after both, yeah.
I mean, with all of them.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's what I would do.
Yeah, because then you can't get away. Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, we'll see how it plays out. The discipline on all these ships also is a problem for Paul.
Well, it is and isn't. So disciplined and sensitive controls fight each other a little bit. Because if he barrel rolls during sensitive
He
controls,
can't do it again.
he can't do it again during discipline. And discipline is only a barrel roll. So
No, or a
the only
target
thing
lock.
that
Or a
fucks is the
target lock.
target lock.
The target lock's the problem.
I agree. But there is an advantage in the. Are you guys doing half points with this or not?
Yeah, you get half points. This is
Yeah,
like
you can also just not actually kill shit and deal 2 damage cards.
Yeah,
to
you
them.
could, but that's kind of hard to do sometimes. Sometimes you accidentally
sure.
kill things. Like, oh, I didn't want to kill you. You know, like yeah.
Right, but you could limit shots on target, right? You couldn't pile 2 shots on a target. You could just do 1.
You could. I mean, yeah, you could do that. It's just that's a risky game, leaving 3 attack ships just flying around on the board.
Sure.
Now, the vectored thruster or the sensitive controls do actually help with discipline in one way, and that is that the interceptors generally like to, push the limit, for lack of a better expression,
Yeah.
where they are stressed at the end of the turn. If they're stressed, they can't use discipline. Sensitive controls gives them that ability to still take 2 repositions, and not be stressed.
Yep.
So he's
I don't know why he did that.
I don't know.
Are you streaming right now or no?
Yeah, we're streaming.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why he barrel rolled in like that.
I think he's trying to convert. He's trying to converge in the middle.
bank.
I mean, they could turn. Okay, so he's gonna.
Sure, but
He's gonna
imagine if you could just cut the board in half by 5 forward boosting, and then you just remove all Paul's wiggle room. I just don't understand why he would have done that.
I mean, I think the okay, so he's gonna ignore. He's gonna let Echo try to flank him.
That seems like a bad idea.
I think the yellow and the red are going to be late to the party if he does that.
I think they're just going to turn in and cover the middle of the board.
Maybe.
I think he's looking at Paul and he's saying, "I don't believe you."
So the thing is, he needs Gideon to stay close to all his other ships if he wants Gideon's ability to work. And he really, frankly,
range 1 to 3 is not really close though. Because Gideon's ability is the allied ship. The enemy ship has to be distance 1 to 3, but the allied
Gideon
ship
can be.
0 to 1.
Yeah, I know.
So I mean, he doesn't have to stay very close.
But he's got to. Yeah, but he can't. If he goes 5 straight with both, Gideon has to pick who he's going to go help.
Sure.
Right, and if Gideon flies down the middle of the board to try to keep both sides in range, then he's kind of leaving Gideon open for to get mauled by whoever comes into the middle and gets him. And if he takes Gideon out before he takes any real damage to any of his ships, I think the interceptors are in trouble.
But I mean, now the interceptors, there's a lot of things they could do to just pivot.
Yeah.
And now with sensitive controls, they could just keep pivoting.
They could, like the blue and the green could barrel to the right, 2 hard left.
Well, I think, red and blue could do the same thing. Pre-barrel roll, 2 turn focus, and then just sit here and pivot.
Yeah. He's got some time. He hasn't committed. Even if it looks like he's committed, with sensitive controls, he really hasn't.
Right.
Hold on one second.
I'm very concerned that he's going to send Soontir in the middle, and Soontir does not have a lot of room to operate.
Paul's he's a very safe player. I don't think he'll do that. I think he's going to go 1 straight with Vader. And he's debating what he's going to do.
Oh, with Vader, sure, he's going to stall with Vader. Yeah. But I'm just saying, with this list, he has too many pieces that want to do the same thing. Echo and Soontir want to do the same thing.
Yeah. See, I might have banked to the right.
It's okay for now. He's got a lane if he wants to go.
I know. So if you bank to the right, and you can 3 bank right to get away faster, or you could 1 bank left the next turn to still go up the board straight. Barrel roll left and then 1 bank straight, and you're not. It's just the 1 bank right kind of gives you a better escape option, because now he has to do a 3 turn, which is great.
The thing that I want to point out too is next turn, if he keeps trying to stall Vader, he has to barrel roll back left, which puts him in a worse spot. Let's say he tries to 1 forward again and he wants to stall.
No, he can't. He can't do a 1 forward again. If he does a 1 forward again, he's committing to go fight, to kind of jousting.
Yep. But I don't think Vader wants to get in the fight for 2 more turns yet. Like, I don't think Paul wants an engagement for another 2 turns.
I don't think so either.
Which is why I think you're correct, though, with the 1 bank instead of the 1 straight.
It gives him a better escape option. And if they don't do what they did, you can always just barrel roll left and then next turn do a 3 bank left instead of right and go up the board that way. It's just now his escape option's not great. I mean, he's got afterburners, so he can still boost barrel roll if he needs to, but you'd rather not use your afterburners on early.
You need to.
Yeah, on early positioning in the board here. You can, but you'd rather not.
Yeah, well, Vader would rather do slow maneuvers right now anyway.
Yeah.
But like, just another thing, like Soontir cannot 5 forward even if he wanted to. He's gonna have to probably bank in. And I don't know, it just puts Soontir in a weird spot.
I'd have barrel rolled right.
I would have too.
Just, you can if you barrel roll right, you can still bank in if you want. You can go 5 straight. You can turn. Because he didn't barrel roll, the problem is if he turns to the right, which he'll probably do, if he banks like say 3 bank right or something like that, you've taken Soontir out of the fight for a whole other turn, and there's nothing you can really do about that. I think Echo decloaks right, does like a 3 turn left, something like that. Vader should do a 1 bank right. Soontir could go 2 straight and and then react accordingly.
You could, but why? I guess.
Wow,
I didn't expect him to go that fast. Oh, he's pre-boosting.
He's pre-boosting.
Why?
I don't know, because he brought sensitive controls and he wants to use it.
Well, sure, but he could have barrel rolled instead and focused and just kept waiting for Echo.
I think he's just going after Vader. I think he expects Vader to go up the board here.
I mean, it looks like it now. He's fully committed. I don't understand that, but all right.
I mean, the risk here is these interceptors are fast, and if Vader does turn away, he might not get away from all these guns, and he's not going to get to shoot unless he's flying into all the guns. And, really, Vader's the biggest gun on the table. You want him to be... Okay, so he'll...
But you're letting...
Does he have to...
Piece that wants to flank, and that's why I just don't get it. Like, you're not even checking him.
Who, Echo?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's he going to do? Okay, he boosted with afterburners.
I don't have an answer for that.
Oh my god, hold on. Every time I stream with Paul's games, he's got damn Echo. My Amazon thing loses its brain. Every time I say it. It's really annoying. So I have to mute it. So you think Paul decloaks left back with Echo, or do you think he...
No, he's going to go bank left forward.
Bank left forward, and then he already used one after. He used 1 afterburners. Let me mark that down.
So there's the 2 bank, and now he's going to boost forward. He's going to think about it, but he's going to boost forward. Oh, look at that. I was right.
I mean, actually, this isn't a terrible spot for Soontir.
No, this is fine.
He'll do it.
I just didn't expect the interceptors to commit right away.
I mean, he has to barrel away. He has to.
I think he's eyeing it so that Vader, if he wants to, can 3 turn away next turn or 5 forward if he wants. Yeah.
I mean, but he has to barrel away. You can't. If you don't barrel.
No, yeah,
away,
he is. He's just eyeballing it positionally.
Mm-hmm. The problem is, I think you almost have to just you almost have to do a 1 bank left with Vader here. Next turn.
You mean next turn?
Yeah. Because you can always barrel away. You can barrel away.
Choices.
You're going to be long range of those interceptors. I mean, I'm more aggressive than Paul is. I'm more aggressive than most.
Yeah. You shouldn't be that aggressive here because you're going to get a free shot next round with Echo.
Maybe.
Why not? Who's going to stop you? Red?
Well, who's
by
gonna,
himself?
What if they all go 5 straight?
I mean, if they all move 5 straight, you just shoot at Gideon? I think you're forgetting. He's going to 2 bank forward decloak, and then he's going to 3 bank maneuver, And then worst case scenario, he afterburns like Gideon. Someone's getting shot this turn.
Well, maybe.
So he has a free shot with Echo.
Yeah, but if he boosts, I mean, I guess he'll have a focus. It's not a terrible shot.
Yeah,
but that'll be his last. It'll be his last afterburners.
Oh, I mean, that's fine. He's gotten into his position where he needs to be.
Yeah, no one's really threatening Echo next turn.
I would argue, Ryan, 5 forward Soontir, 5 forward Vader, and say, come get me, while Echo takes a free shot, because then Soontir can come around from the corner, and he has to decide to go through the rocks, and if he goes through the rocks, Vader's protected by multiple obstacles.
Yeah.
Because Echo's going to 2 bank left, 3 bank left, and then decide what he needs to do. Because worst case scenario, Vader 5 forwards, bank boosts with afterburners, and then barrel rolls. Like, he's totally safe.
I agree with you that Echo is in great position here.
Echo's in a good spot, and I don't think Soontir should commit in case he turns hard in. Soontir would face 3 guns.
Well, yeah, and if he's facing 3 guns, even if he's only facing 2 guns, it's still the problem is the following turns. Like, how does he not get blocked?
Yep, and that's why you just go 5 forward and then figure out where he needs to be for the following turns.
You could also, like, do something interesting in 3 sloop right.
See, this is what I was thinking. Paul might be able to get, like, an outmaneuver shot on that Interceptor.
Yes,
Whoa, that's that way. Not the decloak.
No, I thought he might go that way. Because
I don't think...
No, he'll go like 4 or 5 straight.
Yeah, but now he doesn't get an awesome flanking position. Now that guy can just 2 turn in and focus, and he'll have a shot. Whereas before, he might have even been able to get an outmaneuver off.
See, okay, so he's... Now, Vader does the 1 bank. I like Vader's situation.
I don't like that decloak from Echo.
Well, so what he'll do is, if Echo can't get away, he'll just cloak.
Sure, but Gideon can...
He can use afterburners to boost.
All right,
and then barrel roll. He can use afterburners to boost and then barrel roll left.
Sure, but he's still going to get shot by blue.
No, he's not. Who cares?
I mean...
He'll get a good.
Could have just did what I had suggested.
I don't think he's. I think if he barrel rolls right, he's not getting shot by anybody.
You don't think he's getting shot by blue?
No, he's not getting shot by blue.
If he goes forward all the way.
Even if he goes backwards, he's not getting shot. He's completely out of arc over there.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, he might be. I still like. He should have decloak banked. I don't know. I don't like the decloak. What is
Paul? He's picking forward, backward, or left, or something. I don't know what he's doing. You're safe in any of those positions.
Yeah, I guess. Now he used his last afterburners or no?
He did. Okay. His afterburners are gone. Let me mark that.
All right, give me the 5 straight from Soontir.
I actually have to. I should advertise that we're streaming this on the thing, or no one is going to know that we're here.
It's okay, Ryan. No one knows.
I know. Anyway. No one knows we're here anyway. But it's just more. This is for later.
Wow,
for anybody who wants to watch it later.
I guess. I don't like this position for next turn with Vader.
No, I don't either. You almost want to barrel roll left.
Yeah, you do. You barrel roll, and then you take a target lock, and then you have a couple options. But I still just don't like the 3 bank.
He wants to get Vader's gun involved, and I like that. You can't just not have the gun involved ever.
Sure, but just time it. Like, he had a free turn with Echo. Like, you don't have to force it.
No, I get it.
I mean, he's only going to get shot by 1. So it's not the end of the world, and it's obstructed.
Oh,
man, your chance of doing damage is
I gotta set the timer.
Real low.
I never set the timer because I hate the timer. Can you tell me how much time they have left on their clock?
101:45.
61 minutes?
Yep. All right, 5 straight soon tier. 2 bank. Man, you are playing aggressive, Paul. This is ugh.
No, this is okay.
Because I don't know. Can soon tier barrel roll backwards and then like boost away?
He can.
Really? You're gonna stay there? Oh, he's probably just out of range of green.
Nice shot.
Seems like a good roll.
I hit him for a crit. That was blue?
Yep.
What is it?
I don't know. Stun pilot, so it's irrelevant.
It's a blank crit, yeah. Somehow the colors on the ships look like they worked fine. Actually, can you confirm that yellow is Sigma 7 and red is Sigma 5?
It is. Yellow Sigma 7, red is Sigma 5.
How did I get so lucky? Okay. All right, he's fine.
So I'm curious your opinion here. I think you shoot at red with Echo.
I think you shoot at red just to take the range one shot.
Yep. Maximum dice variance.
Yeah. You don't have any mods, so you're probably not hitting Gideon at range 2 while he has a focus and you don't have anything. So just go for high ceiling and shoot red.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. It's not who you want to shoot. You want to shoot Gideon, but
right.
All right.
Eh.
Two's
maybe get a damage.
Maybe.
Nope.
Why do you? He's got outmaneuver. He's got outmaneuver too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, just no damage.
Yeah, no damage, but that's still the right shot.
No, yeah. So like, I don't like where Soontir is positionally.
Well, so if they all go after Soontir, then, Vader and Echo have a field day.
Also, Vader's in a rough spot too positionally.
Does the one bank left hit the gas cloud?
No, I think it doesn't, but it's uncomfortably close.
Yeah, if you hit that gas cloud, you're in trouble.
Right.
He still does have. Why is he? Vader should have 2 force, right?
He should now. He didn't regen 1.
All right, there he goes. Okay.
He just did now.
Yeah. So,
but what I don't like is Soontir has to go. Hold on, I got to zoom in. Quick.
Look,
okay,
I
think Soontir can go straight or left. That's it.
I think what's happened here is Paul. He's got to commit offensively now because the interceptors have to pick a target, right?
Sure.
So if they pick Soontir, which is their easiest target to go after, and Vader and Echo get to flank them and shoot him. If they pick Vader, which might be the correct target, if they pick Vader, and Soontir turns in and Echo and Soontir get to flank and shoot. If they go after Echo, which they shouldn't, because he can't really get enough guns on Echo.
No, well, just positionally, it's going to be very difficult.
I mean, he could barrel roll left and back with both green and blue and then 2 hard at Vader.
But this is why I was saying early on, like, I didn't like that he just let Echo do what Echo wants to do.
Actually, what he should do is barrel roll left with green, barrel roll right with blue, or something like that. Go around the rock on each side and just go get Soontir.
Why does blue even need to barrel roll? Why can't blue just do a 2?
So if they go 2 bank right or left, then they can each do 4 straight on either side of that rock, and try to shoot Soontir, who's going to have to be somewhere to the left of that gas cloud. Like there's a certain probability cloud of where Soontir can be, and there's not many different options.
No, that's true.
I mean, Vader also could just say, I don't care, and just do like a 1 straight and barrel roll on either side of that gas cloud, because he already has a target lock and he'll have force. So he doesn't.
It's likely that he's going to do that.
He doesn't really need. He doesn't really need an action. I mean, he'd prefer to have a focus. He'd prefer to have a barrel roll. But even if it's not like he's got force. He's got the target lock, and I don't see how blue gets away from him. Now, blue could barrel roll right and like 2 banks to the right to try to block Vader, which isn't a terrible idea. And if he needs to boost, that sort of thing.
So knowing Paul likes to be aggressive, does Paul decloak on the left-hand side of Echo?
I mean, he has to, or he doesn't decloak.
You mean
like? Oh no, I think he'll decloak forward and left.
Oh, you think so? Can he fit that?
I think
It's been
so.
a while since I played TTS.
I think so. I don't think it's. I think it's just short of Gideon.
So if I'm the Interceptor player, I 3-bank Gideon left here. I aggressively send in red.
On who?
Okay,
Okay, so if you're the Interceptor player, who's your target? Are you going after Vader or are you going after Soontir?
I think you just kill Soontir here. And then you just protect yourself from the other shots as much as possible.
That seems reasonable. I gotta close my door. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back.
This might sound crazy. Could you sloop yellow and block if Vader does a 1-bank?
Could you
Sloop yellow to the right, like his right-hand side? That would block Vader's right bank and 1 forward. Right? Wouldn't it block his 1 forward? It's been
It
a long...
should. It's close. He's probably here.
That might be the best move for yellow, is a sloop.
It might be. He's going over the debris.
And then that opens up the lane for you to dive with green forward. Like,
I mean, green doesn't need him to do that. Because if green does the sensitive controls to the right, yellow could, as long as yellow is just not, yellow could do like a 3 hard left. Or he could boost straight and do a 2 hard left. Although why do that? Just do the 3 hard left and be done with it. Because, you boost straight and you do the 2 hard, maybe you end up on the rock. It's close. Or you could do a 2-bank boost. Now, if you just do a 3. I think yellow just does a 3 turn left and focuses.
I hope he doesn't. I think yellow is your one guy that can keep Vader in check.
I mean, if you're gonna sloop, why not just do a 2 hard right? Or a 3 hard right.
If you sloop and Paul gets mega aggressive,
you got a
and
shot.
Vader goes over that cloud, you have a shot.
Also,
if you sloop, you have a shot against Echo, who's flanking.
Yeah, the problem with slooping though is that how are you gonna get the what do you do on the next turn? Next turn, like if Vader,
you're just gonna 2 somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, figure it out later.
Yeah,
but if you block Vader, Vader's going through that gas cloud, and then he's gonna lose his target lock, and he's just in a bad position.
So Paul is decloaking to Echo's left. Okay.
Yeah, I thought he might do that.
So is he gonna 4K, which might make sense.
And this is why I don't think I would have used sensitive controls with red. I would have just kept him there.
Yeah.
Because you block the decloak.
You do.
Oh, there, he did a sloop. Nice.
Nice.
See, and he doesn't hit the gas cloud, so now next turn, he's good to go.
Yeah.
Although red's being really
he did not use sensitive controls on green and blue.
He did not, which
is weird.
Kind of weird.
He must be going for Vader with those two.
I don't think he is. I think he's gonna.
Yeah, he's going for Vader.
Okay. Oh,
But
okay.
Vader's.
Yeah, this is the issue with Gideon. Yeah.
Now, if Echo's just going to stay there. Okay.
Oh, that's awful. Paul doesn't get to shoot with Echo this round.
No, he'll get it next round. Okay, so he should just. I think you.
Oh, this was the. I don't mind what he's doing except for blue. You're just giving Vader a reason to barrel roll and have a better shot.
Yeah, because Blue's already taken a damage. He could kill. He could kill Blue here.
Right. That's why I'm saying I didn't like what he did with Blue.
And I think Vader would. I think Vader has to take the exchange. I'll take a shield or two on Vader to maybe kill Blue. Right? Like.
Yeah.
Now the problem is discipline.
Well, who's he gonna trigger discipline?
So you can trigger discipline off of Gideon, who could barrel roll.
Is Green just gonna get a target lock?
Green will just take the target lock. Yeah.
Does Gideon have discipline too?
Yeah, they all have discipline. But I still think you have to shoot. You just have to take out Blue. Oh boy.
See, and this is where that sloop was kind of good. Now he's got 2 guns on Soontir potentially.
Yeah. So Soontir will focus, and he'll probably just stay there.
Surprised he didn't evade.
He wants to have offense, just in case. Oh, he's thinking about it. I don't think there's any way he can get a ship in his bullseye to get the free focus.
No, he can't. But the math says if you're only rolling 3 dice, you should have an evade over a focus.
Yeah, but he also has... No, here's the question, actually. Do you boost focus and try to take out Blue with Vader and Soontir?
Let's think about what could happen. If he dies, Red could get...
Red doesn't have a token. Red has no tokens right now.
Right, Red could get a target lock.
He could get a target lock, and so could and so could Gideon.
Yeah, Gideon's gun you don't care though. It's only 2 dice.
Yeah, you care about it, but it's not. You can't put it. It's not a heavy weighted decision. But I think if you can take out Blue, you do it because that's the problem. If you take out Blue, Vader can 5 straight next turn and not worry about it. Okay, he's gonna barrel roll boost. Okay, somehow that's gonna fit.
Oh, he's trying to get bullseye on yellow. Is that what he's trying to do?
That's not. No, I think he's gonna try to boost away from
I don't know what he's doing.
He's gonna do this, then he's gonna boost away from Red.
Yeah, but
I hope
you're arguably in a worse position.
I mean,
because now you're taking 2 guns and you have no tokens.
Well, but they have no tokens either.
Sure.
And he maybe he gets he's not taking the shot from Red is really what it comes down to.
Sure.
Okay, so 2 crits, spend fire control, 2 crits and a hit on Blue. That's pretty good.
So another crit.
He takes the crit. It could be direct, and he dies. Let's see. What is it?
No. The ion's gonna matter though.
Was it an ion? A disabled power regulator? Okay.
Oh. Oof.
What was this?
That
was on Gideon.
Takes a hit crit.
What was a crit?
Wounded pilot. And so that's the other thing about elusive. If you don't have a focus, elusive is not.
It's not that good.
Percentage-wise, a great call.
No, it's not good.
If you have a focus,
it helps, yeah. But if you don't have a focus, it's much worse. Now, the good news is he didn't kill anything, so no one gets any target locks. None of that shit happens. All right, so one shot, one hit. Soontir is okay.
Oh, wait a second.
What?
I was gonna say, have they checked for Gideon? Okay, yep. Gideon's not in range, so. So I'm surprised that he banked left with Gideon if he had initially planned to go for Vader.
I think Paul's positioning kind of caused him to make some indecisions.
Sure.
Okay, that sucks.
I was wondering when the dice variance was going to come back around. Paul's had some pretty good dice variance.
Yeah, I mean, that sucks. But okay, one hit.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Yeah. Has yellow shot?
Yeah, they all shot.
Okay.
So I don't like that Vader took all that damage.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got 2 ships at 1 health.
Yeah, that's pretty good. He can kill... And really, if you're killing shit, you want to kill multiple things in one turn if they have discipline so that they can't...
Well, and blue has to 1 forward.
Yeah. I mean, Vader could...
Did they accept the ion thing where you can bank now or no?
No, you can't bank.
Okay.
So then does Vader... Does he 4K and just kill blue? I don't think he can.
No, I don't think.
I think he lets Echo kill Vader. I think he lets Echo deal with blue.
Yeah, Echo kills.
Or you just deal with blue later. Like blue's out of the fight for 2 turns, so you don't. If you have better targets, go after those targets.
Trying to think of what he could do with sensitive controls here.
Well, he can't do anything with blue with sensitive controls. He can't do anything.
No, with green he can't either. With red.
He could do. Only person that can really use sensitive controls is red.
And that he's not in a decent position.
He could boost right. That might be what he does. But I think Vader just goes fast here, right? Like
probably.
I think Echo decloaks to the left or to his right and does a 1 hard.
Can you fit a 3K with Gideon right here? That'll fit.
I mean, maybe. I think if Vader goes fast, though,
I think he could.
Gideon, you could, but Vader's
that would recharge his elusive as well.
Sure, but Vader just goes fast and then uses his afterburners to bank and target lock and just kills Gideon.
If Vader goes too fast, though, he's not going to be able to get around. Maybe.
Vader could do a 4 straight, and then he can, I think a 4 straight.
5 forward. If he goes 4 forward, yeah, he's fine.
I think the 5 forward is the initial gut reaction, but I think it takes away options. I think you go 4, and I don't think it makes any real difference in terms of how you're getting shot. Because Vader might die here. He's going to get shots from he's probably going to get shot at from purple or from yellow. He's probably going to get shot at from red. So, Vader might survive. So you need to make sure he kills something on his way out.
I'm kind of surprised he did what he did with blue and green.
I mean, the other option is Echo could decloak left and to his left forward 1 hard and go after Gideon that way. Vader could 4K and take out blue himself.
Well, you could also just let Soontir do it. I mean, there's...
Yeah, but how's Soontir going to get there? Gideon could block Soontir's attack lane if he just does a 2 straight.
I think Gideon's in panic mode, though.
He is, but he's going to die, so you may as well get something useful out of him this round. Block Soontir. Keep Soontir's gun out of the fight this round.
That's why it suggested the 3K turn.
Yeah, but the problem is Soontir could go 2 bank gets him past that.
Yeah, but the point I was saying is you just don't want Soontir to shoot him. So if you just turn right in front of him, you're safe.
I don't think there's any way Soontir shoots Gideon unless Gideon does a 1 hard left or right. And there's no reason to do that. Either Soontir or Vader could kill him then. I mean, Gideon could just say, I'm out, and do a 3 bank left. just disengage entirely.
Oh, he can do a sloop with precision ion. I haven't read.
He could 3 sloop to the left. Which, you know, it's not bad. But Echo would probably still get to shoot him.
Oh, so he is using sensitive.
It doesn't fit.
Wait, he can't do that one though.
Yeah, it doesn't fit. He can't do it
He
at
can
all.
fit the forward.
He has to do the forward now. Yeah.
He must be doing a 2-turn.
He's doing a 2-hard in. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna be sensitive with red.
No, he's gonna try.
Why?
I don't know. Oh, what are you doing? What is happening?
He hit undo too many times.
I know. Now you gotta do it. You gotta do a 1-hard with green. There you go. Okay, so Echo's declicking that, which means he's gonna do it 1-hard left and go after green or go after blue. Maybe a 2-hard left or something. Yep.
So then you just focus with red, right? You just wait.
Yeah, you just see what comes into your arc.
Yep.
I think he's going to try to block Soontir with Gideon so that red gets a good shot on Soontir. And yellow too. Yellow will probably go 2 straight. He figures if he blocks Soontir with Gideon, he gets 2 shots on him. Maybe he kills him.
What are they checking for? Oh, he gets his target lock thing. I forgot about Sigma 7.
What's his ability?
What the hell does... He gets a target lock during the system phase at 0 to 1.
That's interesting.
It's not terrible. Okay, yeah, so he's going to self-bump blue. I don't know that I like that idea.
I don't like it either, because what if Vader just does a 1 straight?
Well, not only that, but like...
If you block Vader...
You're denying yourself a focus.
Well, it's not even that.
Now, like,
it's just
the chance Echo kills you is so high.
Well, and what if he bumps Vader? Vader already has the target lock and force.
Yeah, Vader would be safe and probably not going to get shot at.
Yeah. All right, so Gideon did it, what, a 3-turn?
Interesting.
Yeah, okay, there's that. Okay, and then what does Soontir do? Soontir could do a 2-bank left. That's fine. That's totally fine.
Wow, I can't believe he did that.
I mean, that's a win, right? That's a total win.
Yeah, Vader's pretty safe.
And Soontir's just gonna, I don't know, stay there.
So you give up blue for what?
Nothing.
Right now, nothing.
You're gonna lose blue for nothing. Yellow's gonna get a shot on Soontir, but Soontir could also just boost.
Well, that's not necessarily... Okay, now it's true.
Yeah. Boost focus.
I mean, yellow could barrel roll and still get a shot.
He could.
Especially since he chose not to take a token. Let's see. Green after blue dies is going to...
I mean, the question is... Here's the question. If you're Soontir, do you barrel roll to the left forward? Take the stress. No. Just to avoid the discipline from yellow.
Oh, they're rolling dice? Is that what I'm
Yeah, okay, so that'll do it.
Yeah, Vader's like...
Just spend 1 force. Just spend 1 force and be done. Oh, it's target locking. Okay, that's perfect. Fine.
So what I'm hearing is if he rolls natties... No.
Almost.
Close.
Almost. But he still has Echo to shoot as well.
Yes, but you're about to see 1, 2, 3...
And if Vader doesn't kill him, he gets to shoot at Vader, because Echo is not
right, you get to see 3 triggers now.
What was the crit? Does it with crits? Crits don't matter.
I didn't.
It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Actually, they didn't flip it up. I don't think. Or no, it must have been a direct hit because he has 2 more damage.
Well, look, and Echo now gets to shoot green.
Well, hold on though. Green's gonna get to do some stuff before Echo
Green
does
can
stuff.
target lock or barrel roll, and he can do neither.
Well, he could target lock.
Yeah, that's all he can do. He just took.
So the ship isn't removed before you can...
No.
Oh.
Because not only that, Echo has to shoot before the ship is removed. Because Echo's also a 4. So even if you could, Echo doesn't get, it doesn't happen.
I mean, I guess you get a target lock on Vader, sure.
I mean, Vader should
Yeah.
like next turn.
I don't understand why green is where he is then. Like, why?
I don't know. I mean, Vader should just like too hard next turn and just go try to shoot red.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he could go faster and try to come around and get Gideon. Maybe that makes more sense. Yeah, no, you don't take the exchange.
Well, and what's terrible now too is he's an outmaneuver.
Yeah, he gets outmaneuver on him. Oh, he gets a shot on Vader. That's annoying.
It is obstructed.
I thought he was safe.
No.
Target lock.
I don't know that you spend it here. He's rolling 5 dice.
Well, are you going to get to shoot him next turn?
Mate.
Maybe, right? Like.
Yeah, it's not.
And Vader's down to 2 hull. You might kill him. Oh, he's not going to spend it. Should have spent it.
Oh, you make him spend force.
Yeah.
Wow, I guess you should have spent it. No.
Okay, this is actually an interesting shot here because Gideon, you get 2 shots on Soontir. Okay, hit crit. Or hit, excuse me. Okay. Here's Gideon gets to shoot. Butt clench. Okay. Whew.
Why didn't Gideon focus? Did he barrel roll or
He
something?
barrel rolled with discipline.
So then what was his action?
He didn't get an... I don't know.
Because he should have had an
Oh,
action, right?
I don't know. I don't know what he did.
Well, Soontir's out of the game for a couple turns.
Yeah, that's fine though. So if you're Echo, do you decloak left and back and just disengage and go after yellow and red? I don't think that Echo can really pursue green. He could decloak back and left and then 1 hard or something, but he's not getting outmaneuver on green. So that's not really a shot you want to take. You have to assume green is doing like a 1 hard right.
So if you do a 2 bank forward, yeah, he could still fit the 1 hard. Well, he could do a 2 bank or a 1 bank and then a 2 turn, but
Who?
green.
Oh, green. Yeah, he could. Use sensitive controls.
Pre-boost 2 turn, but I don't like that either. Yellow's also in kind of a weird spot because he's probably just going to boost and then 2 turn.
Just shoot at Vader.
I mean, I think just on a 2 bank.
I think Vader almost just has to turn in and go shoot red.
Yeah.
It's the only way that he knows he gets a shot.
There's not enough consequences. It's just red that's going to shoot you.
He's only got 2 hull left, and he's going to have a focused target lock. Is the problem?
Well, red's full health.
Yeah. And it's a 4 hull ship. It's a 4 hull ship.
During the system phase, if you perform a red barrel roll or a red boost action. Oh, never mind. So he can get an evade if he hits? Interesting.
I guess. Which won't matter.
No, super won't matter.
His ability's basically blank for this game.
He doesn't... No, you can't send yellow after... You have to kill Vader. I was going to say, he's not going to try to send yellow after Soontir, is he?
Yellow can't really go after Vader right now, unless he sloops.
Right. He could just boost forward and then 2 turn, but I still think that's awful.
Right?
But
that only goes after Vader if Vader tries to go around the rock.
Right.
If Vader goes between the rock and the gas cloud, he's only facing the shot. You almost have to go after Soontir. Given where he
Or
is,
yeah, I was gonna say yellow's best move might just be a 3 bank right
yeah, just go after Soontir.
or a 3 turn
A
even.
3 turn to
3 turn.
catch Soontir over the, catch him on the
Yeah,
pass.
3 turn and then you 3 turn Gideon or something like that.
Well, you don't want to put Skitty in a blocking position. You probably like 3 bank Gideon.
You could.
If you're gonna block with Gideon, you want to make sure then you do the 3 turn.
Here's the thing: Paul's not doing a 2 forward with Gideon or with Soontir.
No, he's probably doing a 4 straight or a 3.
Right, that's why I
or
said
a
it.
3 bank or
3 turn.
something he could do a 1 turn.
He could, but oof, boy, that could also go real bad.
Yeah, but
Because how many points are these interceptors? Like blue is worth how many points?
let me look. Hold on. They're probably around 45 each, is my guess.
So so Gideon, so Paul's probably up.
Yeah,
Like
the Sigma
7-0 right now. Or no, wait, he has half points on Vader.
Yeah, the blue and the green are 38 points each.
Okay. So
Sigma 7 is 45 and Sigma 5 is 41.
How much is Gideon?
36.
So he's got 18 from Gideon.
He's got 56 points so far.
And the other guy has how many points from half of Vader?
I'm gonna look that up. Hold on. Half of Vader is 38.
Okay, so it's close-ish.
And Paul's got 6 point bid, so I don't know, it's 44 maybe. So it's a close game, but
They don't count those as points destroyed anymore?
the bid?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's all kinds. The rules convoluted and stupid. They should just you get the points, but I think there's some weird rule that depending on who shoots and hits someone first is I don't know. It's stupid.
That's really dumb. You should just get the points.
I agree. You've made it hard because now you got to keep track of who hit who first and when they shot and.
Well, yeah, and it's the price to pay for bidding. You're giving your opponent points.
Yep. This is a long turn.
20. Looks like it's just like.
I think fuck it. Since you should do a 1 hard right, they'll never expect it.
All the dials are set.
Echoes. I don't know what they're thinking of. Sensitive controls, maybe.
I don't know.
Let me message Paul and ask him what the hell they're waiting for. They're, my guess is discussing something with each other. You can see
I guess.
You can see their hands moving around the board. I mean, they're just burning minutes here.
Yeah.
Toodaloo-doo, guys, come on. Oh, Echo's. Okay, no, Paul was the one that was waiting. Looks like he just reset Echo's dial. The problem with Echo is he can't be aggressive with his decloak because the green guy could block it. Right? Like, if green does a boost right and Echo wants to decloak forward and left, he might not fit.
Sure. That's why I was talking about the sensitive controls earlier.
Yeah, like I mean, because Echo, if he could decloak left and forward, he could 4K.
Oh, he's gonna do the 2-turn. I don't know that I like that. Wait, what is he doing with red? What? Oh, he's gonna 2-turn that way, I guess. Interesting.
Echo's not decloaking. So here's the problem: if Vader does the 2 hard.
No, Echo's decloaking.
Oh, he's okay. They're doing sensitive controls now. Okay. Yeah.
And if Vader just goes, I don't know. This will be interesting, I guess.
Yeah, if red does a 2-turn right and Vader goes 1 straight, oh. If Vader goes one straight, he's going to be able to barrel and maul green without any consequences. What this?
And then what is Gideon doing?
The 3K.
So he is going to do it.
Sloop.
Sloop.
See, if Soontir does the 1 hard here, he's going to get to shoot somebody without any consequences. Oh, that's not good.
Good block.
That's not good.
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he did that with Vader.
Good. Boost. Actually, what do you do? I think you...
You focus boost. So that you get a shot on red.
Yeah. I mean, he could still tag Gideon with Echo. He could still do it.
Yes, it's possible.
Unlikely, but possible.
Was that range 3? Okay, it is.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I mean, spend it. No one's shooting you.
Man,
nice.
There's been some pretty disgusting
dice. Yeah. So, I mean, the nice thing about that is he has to spend that focus.
Yeah, to stop half points.
Well, no, it also helps protect Echo.
Right. So I said neuters the shot.
Yeah.
So your first shot should be with red.
Vader's not in a great spot here. I don't know what he does for the next couple turns now.
So is he going to use Gideon? Is that what he's thinking about right now?
And strain yellow. He's not range 3, is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, nice.
Man, awful roll.
Nice. Okay, that was fortunate.
There's been a lot of fortunate dice rolls this game.
There has been, yeah. The only unfortunate roll really was Vader's.
Yeah, for Paul.
Yeah. And then the last roll that Red just took a damage on was also pretty unfortunate.
Okay, so now he's going to use Gideon? Yep.
I think that's kind of okay. I don't think Echo really wants to spend his evade.
Oh, man, he cannot get 3 hits to save his life.
Okay, so
Wait,
he takes
why did Paul just roll 2? He should be rolling 1.
No, Gideon doesn't strain you. Gideon makes you not be able to spend
Oh,
your
he
tokens.
locks your tokens.
Yeah, he locks your
Got
tokens.
it. Oh, that's right. I thought it was minus dice.
No. I mean, Echo I don't think was going to spend that evade anyway.
Probably not.
Okay, Echo, if Echo kills Gideon here.
Did yellow have no shot, I assume, on Vader?
Echo's not going to kill Gideon. Yeah, yellow's got no shot on Vader.
Okay.
So unfortunately, Echo whiffed.
Which happens.
Yeah.
Now Vader's in an awkward spot.
That's what I mean. Like, it's going to be a while before he has a meaningful action.
Well, he could also just, like, 3 bank out of there, but him and Soontir are kind of in, like, a weird collision pattern.
Well, Soontir could just do a 2 hard right.
He probably will just do a 2
and then try to shoot Gideon or try to shoot green, because yellow's not really a threat. Red's not really a threat.
Well, don't forget, though, he's got that sensitive, so he could, like...
What, boost straight?
He could. I mean...
And then 2 hard right? Well,
you assume that Echo is going to decloak, although Echo doesn't have to.
No, I mean, and that's... So, like, who's threatening Soontir? Green and Gideon?
Yes.
Echo might decloak forward and left, and then just K-turn behind Gideon. I don't really think there's any other thing for him to do that's going to be meaningful.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell yellow's going to do that matters. I don't know that there's a lot.
No. Yellow's going to have to 2 hard and go after Vader. And just hope that maybe he gets a shot on Vader. He's got the target lock on Vader already. Like, I don't know what Vader does. Vader could 3-turn right.
Why doesn't Vader just 2 bank?
Towards...
Or not 2, 3 bank. And then he can afterburners.
Towards Gideon?
Yeah, go kill him. He's got 1 health.
Yeah. I mean, you got to worry about green, but yeah.
Yeah, but you have Soontir coming in as well. Like, you can run interference.
Well, the problem is Vader doesn't doing a 3 bank. If Soontir's doing it too hard, you start to worry about them getting in each other's way.
Yeah, that's why you do Vader first, and then if you do a 3 bank, and then you can afterburners.
You might get in
I mean, I
Soontir's
guess
way is the problem.
I have to see it. I haven't played TTS in so long.
Sorry, I'm messaging my opponent. I was originally going to play him before this game, and now we might play after this game, but he might not be able to do it, so we're trying to find a time. So I'm just messaging him. I mean, this game is obviously thoughtful,
Sure.
but I think you got 18 minutes left. I think you have to. Paul should assume he's going to lose Vader or Soontir or Echo. He's going to lose 1.5, like a whole ship's worth of points at some point. Whether that's half of Vader, half of Echo, all of Echo, not of, like, you're going to lose some points. So he's got to make sure that he's taking care.
That's cool. That target lock at system phase. That's cute.
Yeah, he's going to decloak behind, I think. No, what's he doing? He's going to get blocked again. Unless he K-turns towards Soontir.
I don't think he's going to K-turn.
I think he's in trouble here. I think I'd have decloaked right at Gideon, let Gideon get blocked, and then K-turn behind Gideon.
Oh, he slooped. Okay, interesting.
Oh.
So red's the damaged one.
He could, one hard works.
Gideon should focus here.
A one hard works. Okay, that works.
Sure.
I think you just
a little bit of here, but sure.
I think you just focus and hope that Soontir or Vader take out Gideon, so then Echo's only taking one shot.
Well, and he's got a strain on yellow.
Yeah, so he might be able to do some damage to yellow.
Problem is, if you
kill yellow, I know he gets a lot of. Yeah,
that could be dangerous.
You still have to kill him, right? If you can, you still just kill him. Now, here's the interesting. What if? No, you're not going to kill him. Like, if Soontir does the 2 bank, or the 2 hard. Okay, now so here Vader's going to target lock Gideon and focus is what he should do.
You can fit a 2-turn in there still, right?
I think so, yeah. And then Soontir is going to shoot red.
Yeah, you can fit that in. Just take an evade, get a focus.
Yeah, take the evade, get focus evade. I think you have Predator already. You might. I mean, you might get lucky and kill red. I don't think you will, but you might.
Maybe.
You should be able to get half on him.
See, I told you 3 bank with Vader though.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so 3v3 on Vader on Gideon. You know,
he's not range 3.
No, it's range 2.
Okay.
Just spend a fort. Spend a focus, and yeah, there you go. Just roll a blank. Okay, Gideon is all done.
Yep.
But here come the shenanigans.
Yeah, and this matters.
But no one is barrel rolling out of arcs here. They're only getting They're going to get target locks, but no one's rolling or doing. He's going to have, he's going to split his fire. He's going to get a shot at Suntir, who has focus evade. He's going to get a shot at Echo, who's got focus evade. And Yellow has a shot at Echo, who's, but he's got no tokens.
Now that Gideon's dead. Now
that Gideon's dead, they don't get this. They can't deny the tokens.
The tokens. So who is this Suntir?
The Suntir, you have Predator. No, do you take? Fuck it. Spend the focus.
You have an evade.
Yeah, and you might kill. You might just kill him. Right? Like if he rolls 2 blanks, no, he's got to roll 3 blanks. He's got 3 damage. He's got 3 hull.
Really
He's got. They come. I don't know. They come with 4 hull. So he's I mean, if you spend it, it's more likely he's.
Oh, forgot they have 4 health.
Yeah, they got 4 health. So he needs to. He needs to get. He needs. Yeah. Okay. He's gonna keep it, which I guess it makes sense. All right. So he does 1, and he doesn't get to spend his focus. Okay, but he got half.
No, he didn't. Oh, he did. Yep, you're right. He has 2 damage cards. Yeah. Where'd the first one? Must have came from a previous turn.
It came from that long range shot that Suntir got.
Yeah. Okay. So range 2 target lock.
He doesn't have target lock.
Yeah, he does. He used his ability to get a system phase target lock. Uh-oh.
Spending them both.
So spending both tokens.
That's unfortunate.
Takes 1. Now Echo's 1 damage away from half.
He's gonna get half on somebody.
This could hurt. He has a lock from
the disciplined.
Yeah.
He might lose Echo here. Yeah. I wouldn't have spent my focus when I shut on that defense. Because now Echo's dead, but if you had your focus, at least it would make the return shot on Yellow that much worse. What is that?
Oh, weapons failure. Oh.
Yeah, that's annoying.
That's going to screw his shot against Yellow up.
It's going to completely screw his shot against Yellow up.
Wow.
What do you roll?
So Suntir's taking a... Oh!
Suntir dead.
Wow.
Oh, come on! All right, well, the game's now the game's over. That was unfortunate. That was really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like, he's got focus evade, he didn't spend the focus, and he just... nuts
To
him.
be fair, he's been having really good dice variance up until this point.
I mean, losing Echo there is not shocking.
No.
Losing Suntir there is really unfortunate, because now he's got 2 hull Vader against 3 Interceptors. He's not going to...
Yeah, that round of dice was the game.
Yeah, 100%. And Paul played well. He played well.
What could he have done different? You were talking about a decloak forward to block Gideon.
Decloak forward to block Gideon, and then K turn behind him. That keeps him. Safer.
And out of the knife fight.
Well, he's still in the fight. He's the guy who probably has to kill Gideon.
Right. I mean, he's not in the middle of the
No, he's not. He's not taking range 1 shots like that. I mean, really, disciplined is what killed Paul here.
Yes.
And I mean, discipline...
It makes you wonder, should he just have not shot with Vader?
You got to kill Gideon.
Okay.
You have to kill Gideon. You can't play the game and not be killing. That's a problem. That's like discipline is such a dumb card for that reason.
I agree.
It really should be like 4 or 5 points. It punishes you for doing what you should be doing, which is killing ships. And when you can put it on like 5 ships, Yeah, it's not a fair card. I don't know what Vader does here. Like,
Let's see. He's got 2 health left.
he's
and he has
getting
no
he's
time
getting
left.
blocked.
Huh. So green is full health. Yellow's not at half. Red's at half.
Like, red's gonna barrel roll
Red sloops, right?
maybe, or he barrel rolls left, 2 hearts right to try to block Vader's turn in, which is really what he has to do. He has to block that turn in.
Does he though?
Well, if he blocks the turn in, then
Vader just doesn't shoot you. Does it matter?
well, he doesn't want Vader shooting anybody. The only way
I'm saying,
Vader's shooting anybody is if he turns in.
but you could just sloop red, 2 bank yellow, and then boost in to block the turn in, and then with green, you could also boost and then hard turn in, and you're blocking all of these good turns.
Either red or green has to block the turn, whoever it is.
Sure. Yeah.
And then yellow just goes like 2 straight.
Man, he lost like 120 points in one round.
Yeah, that was. I mean, he lost 2 ships, who were pretty healthy. I mean, Echo with 3 hull left, or no, he had a shield and a 3 hull left.
Soontir was untouched.
Soontir was untouched, died in 1 shot
With
with focus evade. Soontir probably goes to half there. Maybe.
Yeah, Soontir should be at half.
I mean,
Echo
maybe
should be
he
at
took
1
one
health,
shot.
maybe.
Soontir took 1 shot. It was a focused target lock shot, but Soontir also had focus evade. You assume with focus evade, Soontir should be able to engineer 3 evades,
2
but
evades.
certainly 2.
Yeah.
3 evades, certainly 2, because like the average roll is blank hit focus. That's 3 evades with focus evade. Maybe blank something. The blank focus. It's still 2 evades.
If he gets to 4, you think in your head, I'm taking 2 damage.
Yes. But he's alive.
Right, he would be alive. Unless there was a direct hit.
Yeah. Okay, so Vader's... So it's now 156 to Gideon's dead. And who else is... And
he's
Yellow's
one
at
damage.
half.
Half on yellow.
So 97. I mean, in order to get...
So
He's got to kill Yellow... He's got to kill Yellow and red. Or kill Yellow and...
Did he dial in a 1 forward? If he did, I'm going to laugh. No, he didn't. Okay.
Yeah, I mean... the problem with this is that now you're going to do a 1 bank to... That's
well,
not...
he could afterburners, but he's still in a weird spot.
Yeah, I don't know what... No, you can't afterburn. I could, yeah.
I don't understand that move at all.
No, now he's taking a shot from green. And he's got no...
No, I think he's out of arc. But,
okay.
Like, you have a 2-die shot? Like, okay.
Yeah, it's not going to do anything here. Okay. Maybe he gets lucky. Almost. The problem is I don't know what Vader does next. Really, Paul just turning his king over and just shaking his hand is probably appropriate at this point. With 7.5 minutes left, I don't know how he. I don't know what he could possibly do given the board positioning to kill Yellow and another ship, Yellow and red.
Well, and in 7 minutes, I don't.
That's what I mean. Like if there was half hour left, like maybe he could make it happen. But there's not 7 minutes left. I mean,
besides the gun disadvantage, he's also at just a massive positional disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because he's got 3 ships that can do a lot of maneuvering, and you have 1 ship that just
is Vader's 2 bank blue?
I don't think so. I thought it was just the 1s.
Let me look.
I thought it was 1 forward is white, the 1 banks were blue.
Let's look.
And then the 2s were blue? I guess I haven't played Vader.
No, the 2s and the 1 banks are blue. So Vader...
Can you fit a 1 bank and not hit that rock?
Well,
though?
so here's the thing. Vader could 2 bank go over the rock, and use afterburners.
No, you have to do a 3-speed
Oh,
to do
you're
afterburner.
right. You're right. You're right. Never mind.
Man, that town roll, I don't get it.
I think you have to take the risk on the one bank.
You might have to.
And you hope you bump into red.
Yeah, maybe you get a generous bump.
He was going to try to afterburners off it. Okay. I mean, that's fair. The problem is he stays stressed.
Oh yeah, yep. I mean, this is where you just shake your opponent's hand.
Yeah, I mean, you go for it because maybe you get some points, but sure, then there's that. Okay.
There's 2
good
damage,
game.
she said. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, the game turned hard on that
It
one.
turned hard. Yeah. Ignoring the Soontir one shot, he did put Echo into 3 arcs.
Yeah, he did. I mean, like I said, I'd have maybe decloaked away and Kate turned behind.
No, I think you were right, Ryan. I think if you're going to do that turn, you reset more or less with Echo. And just get out of that bad situation.
Yeah. Because, here's the thing. You assume that Vader's going to kill Gideon, so you know discipline's going to trigger.
Yep.
And if
you were ahead going into that round.
You were ahead not only were you ahead in points, I think you were actually ahead in situation as well.
Sure.
But like if you're pretty sure that Vader's going to kill Gideon, or between Soontir and Vader they kill Gideon, because if need be, Soontir could have barrel rolled away and shot at Gideon. Then having Echo away from the fray might make more sense. Now, the problem with K-turning Echo is he's going to get his evade. He's going to decloak. He's going to be able to cloak, but when he decloaks the next turn, he's not getting his evade.
That's okay.
Which, yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Because you can always
still making him decide. Are you going to shoot at this target next turn? Are you going to try to shoot at this target?
Yep. Well, okay. So Paul, I'm sure, is upset.
I'm sure he is.
Howdy.
Hey, there he is. Yeah, that was unfortunate.
I don't know about that, but it was a rough matchup.
It was. I know. I mean, just losing Soontir to the one shot. Like, you assume you're getting 2 evades there.
To be fair, like, he got pretty lucky the turn before. I forgot about the disciplined barrel roll the turn before, we know. So I should have just focus boosted. But
you had some lucky dice at sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was some pretty significant dice skew in your direction in the first.
I think it balanced out in the end because like you combine. I did triple blank twice, and then Echo did like no damage on 3 shots.
Yeah.
But then I got a lot of evades when I needed them.
Yeah.
Right.
So
yeah. I mean,
and he never got more than 2 hits on offense until that turn.
Yeah, but I mean, Echo was rolling like focus blank for like 2 or 3 shots.
Yeah,
so
that was rough.
Yep.
I mean, we were talking about the turn we lost Echo, really the turn of the game.
I could have cloaked that turn, but it was the turn before that I messed up, I think. But
I thought what you might do is decloak left forward to try to block Gideon.
I thought about doing that,
and then K turned behind him.
Yep, that's what I.
The thing is, I was thinking on 3 different. He could have. The thing that's really hard about the list is that he can capitalize on all 3 ships almost at all times.
Yep, he can. Yeah, he
so
can converge in any different direction.
My last thought was him capitalize on Echo. So I actually thought about not decloaking and doing a 4 straight, because I thought that would block some of his options, and then I would 4 straight out of there, and I get shot a couple times when I'm cloaked with evade.
Yeah, I was wondering when there was a pause after he did his system boosts and stuff. I was like, I wonder if Paul just chooses not to decloak here because you knew you were going to block at least one of the turns.
I thought I'd trade up on that turn. Yeah. So Echo, he barely wasn't in Echo's arc, was part of it. If he was in Echo's arc and Suitor didn't blank out there, I would have traded Echo for Gideon and an Interceptor. So I had a Suitor Vader versus 2 Interceptor endgame, which I would have been happy with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you win that.
But he was very slightly out of Echo's arc. For that,
I think
so. I was just doing a trading math. In retrospect, like it's just.
I think
I think with more practice, I play it better just because this type of game is very mentally taxing.
it's a tough
And he
match.
played it very well.
Yeah, I mean, he played it.
very
He
well,
played it
yeah.
great. He was able to change targets as needed. I mean, like it was really hard for. We knew it was a tough matchup. The one issue that the one problem I think he made with the turn with Echo, where he lost him, was you had to think and you had to assume that Gideon was dying either to Vader or to Soontir, right? Like so discipline was going to trigger. So when you sit Echo there, he's gonna have focused target lock shots on Echo.
I thought he'd take one focused target lock shot, and then the other shot, the guy, I didn't. Yeah.
Right. So my point
I
is
thought
like
he could take one focused target lock shot was the thought. I wasn't thinking that I'd be in two.
Well,
so.
the other thing I wouldn't have done is on the first defense Echo had, you spent both tokens.
Yeah, I mean, yes, that's what you do.
No,
you spend
so
both.
I wouldn't have, because you're facing a range one focus target lock.
I was worried I would not. I was worried I would not roll another focus on the other shot.
Well, the problem is I think that there was a really good chance you just are going to die anyway.
Yeah.
So hold on to the focus, so when you shoot, it matters.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like at least like, okay, well, if I'm
wouldn't
dying,
have ended up mattering here, but yeah.
But you would have taken. Yeah, I know you took the weapons failure, but it would have been a different crit had you not spent the focus.
Yeah.
Either way, like you can't.
Also, another
you're getting
thing.
weapons failure.
Another thing you wouldn't have done is gone the flank on Echo, despite him trying to turning all of his arcs towards him. So,
Man,
Yeah.
I did not understand his turn one decision making.
I think it gave him. He had options. I thought it
He had
was
options,
decent.
but I felt the ones that he took on turn one were awful.
Very turn one.
Yeah, very turn one.
It's
like
early in the game, and he can adapt
straight
enough
up
with
was like,
interceptors.
Go ahead, flank me with Echo. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
let
but
you...
the turn after, like turn 2 or turn 3, when Echo screamed in, the only way I get out of that is doing the afterburners the turn before, afterburners barrel roll, followed by 4 straight afterburners.
So I actually think
Unless I did a more
you're
conservative move,
significantly
which
better
I could
off
have done.
if You forward bank decloaked and then 3 banked in, and you would not have.
I
even
thought
had
about
a-
doing that, but the thing is, he has options to turn in on anyone. So I needed Echo to get into a rear position as fast as possible, so that if he turned in on Soontir or Vader, I could capitalize on it. So that's why I did what I did.
He made a decision that I thought almost cost him the game, and that was when Blue got ionized.
Oh God, yeah.
And he
Yeah, that was Vader got out pretty scot-free that turn.
dude,
Made some awful
he gave you the kill on Blue with Vader. Yeah,
Blue was going to die anyway.
I know that, but
I actually liked his decision because Echo. My plan was I didn't think he'd self-block, so Echo was going to finish off Blue with his outmaneuver shot.
Maybe.
Blue was at 1 hit point.
Maybe.
Left. I was going to jump over. If he didn't do that, Vader would have jumped over and killed Gideon.
Yeah, that's possible. It's possible.
So,
but instead,
I would have jumped over and killed Gideon.
But my point,
I might have been in a couple arcs, but
he could have done something else with Green to get Green a shot. He just,
yeah.
That's what I didn't understand. Like, he just basically took away a gun that maybe he could have caught Vader with, and I don't know. I thought it was a curious decision.
Yep.
Now,
yeah, I was kind of surprised that turn too, but also he could have thrown it away in the last game. He didn't. If I did a 1 straight with Vader the turn before the last, I would have been in a great position.
Yeah, but it's hard to do a 1 straight with Vader when all those
it
interceptors
didn't matter
are
anymore,
converging.
but that 3 Talon roll with Vader, like what?
So
yeah,
my 4K, I would have been in all of his arcs. He was going to block the hard 2 and the hard 3, I figured.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe I could boost and get a shot. Maybe like on yellow or whoever was going to block Vader's hard turn was damaged. So I thought if he blocks the turn, I get to at least shoot at the damaged one, and then 1 bank in the next turn. That was the only thought. There weren't many options. There was the 4K, 2 hard, 3 hard left, 1 straight, and 3 Talon roll right.
I mean, Paul, honestly, when he killed Echo,
it was over by then.
When he killed Echo and Soontir, you could have just turned your king over, because not only did you not have any real, like, you only had 2 hull on Vader, but your position was terrible because he was blocking. Yeah. You weren't getting an action to shoot him in a meaningful way for at least 2 or 3 turns.
Also, the turn before he killed Echo, Like, I think that was a pivotal turn that I misplayed. I was so worried about him going in on Vader that I did the hard 2. I should have done like a 1 bank or something, because I was like, if he goes in on Vader, I'll get blocked. So
Oh,
then
yeah, when Vader turned into the rocks.
it takes away one of his shots, so he only gets 1 shot on me. Was my thought. And I
Yeah.
should have just been like, no, I need Vader's arc shooting.
I mean, Vader turning into the rocks to shoot Red was not I seemed to make sense to me. The problem was he was able to move Red in a way that blocked Vader, and as soon as he blocked Vader there, Vader is like, I mean, he can go get Gideon the next turn, but Suntir could have done that, right? So now you got you got 2 of your ships that have to go get Gideon, and really you just need 1. And Vader was just kind of like in a weird spot. Like, I agree, it would have been better if he'd have just gone 1 straight and just started and kept pounding on the interceptors with Vader.
Yeah, if I just remove bodies off the board, it just makes it a lot better for me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize those interceptors had 4 hull. It's just these standard loadout cards.
No. Yeah. They cost enough more that they factor in the points for the hull. Yeah, they cost way more. So, like, so.
Well, they cost about 8. They cost about
45 versus 38. So it's like you get a free small ability. These they cost 7. Oh, actually, Sigma 5's cheaper than that. That makes no sense. So this is part of why I don't care that we're on stream because there's only 4 people listening, but Bohan is stupid and they're all stupid. Because Sigma 5. Look, he's 5 points more expensive, but he has 4 hull and an ability. To be fair, the ability isn't great.
No.
But
it's an ability.
You miss what? You miss what out of it? You get nothing. Nothing's gone out of that. You literally your modification slot's taken up, but you have a free hull upgrade. It's like that makes no sense.
Well, and a hull upgrade is what, 7 points on a
7 points.
Yeah, 7 points.
Which to be fair, in this, in his list it just removes like what, elusive on Gideon, which didn't end up mattering anyway. But I'm just saying, you points team, you're stupid. Okay, that's literally plain stupid.
So
interceptors were good beforehand. I'm not saying that his list is broken or anything.
No,
I'm just saying from being on the points team, you guys are acting stupid.
I agree with you, Paul. I think our objections to the points team are well noted.
At 1 point still.
Discipline's a 2.
2.
But
which is also stupid. They also left the cloaking on at first order at like 1 point. Yeah. It's like, what?
The discipline should be like 4 or 5. It's when you spam it.
No, it can't be that much. You need to be able to spam it, so it makes it hard. Because every point you increase it buys an increase of 4 points to the list.
I know that, but it's
or 5 points.
It is a miserable card.
What you should do, Ryan, is just it costs each time you use it costs 1 more point. So the first guy that has it costs.
Yeah, that's good.
I agree, but that's never a model that X-Wing's used.
We suggested things like that, but they
said no.
They don't know how to play the game.
Yeah,
is part of it.
Well, so the problem I had.
This guy did. This was a good game though. This was a good game.
No, it was a very interesting game. The problem with these standard loadout free hull thing is like you said, a Saber Squadron is 36 points, Sigma 5 is 41, and Sigma 7 is 43. So yeah, the hull is priced into Sigma 7, but he gets a free target lock in the system phase, and it costs nothing.
This only makes sense with stuff like Jump Masters. Like the Nom Lum thing makes sense because you don't want like 5 large base ships on the board. So making Nom Lum cheaper, yeah, I get it.
Sure.
But these guys, like, you can spam these guys anyway. Like, it just doesn't make sense. The Saber's already decent because of discipline.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not thinking at that level. They're thinking at the level of, I want Gan Feinsman to be good, even though I'm such a horrible player. I'll never be able to make it good anyway.
But, you got your Sigma 5, whose ability isn't terrible, especially against lower
it's
initiative ships.
Of Sarasu.
Yeah, it is. No, yeah, it's the opposite of Sarasu, but it didn't do anything for him in this match because by the time he's shooting, it helps against Echo, but that's it. But like, and he only gets to do it twice, so it's not all that great. But still, it's a free evade action sometimes, and he gets a 2-point discount.
Did I do much wrong here? Like, is there a lot to improve? I'm trying to think about, like, is there a lot to improve? Because like, okay, if you take the mistake with Sunter where he got bailed out by dice, like, yeah, that's an obvious mistake, but I could have focus boosted, or I could have not been in a place, I could have not boosted at all, and then
Paul,
can't shoot.
I don't see any glaring errors. I mean, I think you made a couple errors with Echo late, which cost him. I thought you had a good balance of aggression and safety. I just, like we said, going into this match, it was going to be a question of can you avoid the blocks when you need to avoid the blocks? And you did in a lot of ways, but there were a couple key blocks that he got on you that really hurt you. And
this match also feels really swingy because the range one shots are like focus target lock, and it's
discipline. I mean, honestly,
and it's like low hit points against three agility.
I think you lost this. You lost this game in large part because of discipline.
Well, I mean, duh.
Right, but again, that's
like saying.
So this goes back
like
to
saying, "Oh, he lost the game because you brought Vader."
No. But my point is that even if you were to position yourself and get the right positioning and get the right target priority, do all of that, you're still going to be in a situation where, like you had with Echo, where like, okay, I have to kill Gideon, but as soon as I do, I'm going to lose Echo because of it.
Yeah.
Right, and like that's why I don't think discipline, spending 10 points on this list for discipline, which is what he spent, is preposterous.
When you spend how much on Hell Runner, and you have to way more constraints how you fly with Hell Runner, and is less options. Yeah,
a discipline is, it's too. And I'm not.
You can't just kill the discipline.
Right, and this isn't sour grapes. It's just discipline is just it's too cheap. It shouldn't because it punishes you for doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is shooting and killing your opponent. And in a way,
like Dengar.
What's that?
You must have really liked Dengar then.
Well, but Dengar, at least you have a way around it. Just don't shoot him when you're in his arc.
Oh my gosh, they made Sloane 18 points.
Sloane should be. Sloane is miserable.
Yeah, which I agree with, but it's like, okay, at least they punished Sloane.
But Sloane's not much more different than discipline.
I was seeing if you could put Sloane and discipline in the same way.
Discipline should not look. Discipline. If discipline was just a barrel roll, fine, 2 points, 1 point, whatever, fine. Like it's good, but it's the target lock. It's the target lock action.
Another thing that would have really, really helped is the turn after I spent my second afterburners. I didn't know whether I could 2-bank or not with Echo, 2-bank forward. If I had known that and been able to position my barrel roll that I did properly and been able to 2-bank forward, I think he would have been in a lot better position overall. He would have stayed completely in the rear.
There was a turn where Echo, where I think he blocked the decloak he wanted to do, or something,
where Gideon blocked Echo and moved his game. That was a good move.
Yeah,
that's because I didn't know about wasn't sure on the 2-bank forward.
Yeah,
and I couldn't risk other options. Was the thing. The thing is, like, you can't risk stuff against the interceptors because they can be anywhere.
Yep, they can.
That's what makes it so hard. It's like it makes it look like, oh, you kind of did a stupid move, like they're not even anywhere near Echo.
But they could have been there. They
could have been there.
Yeah, they could have been there. I agree with that.
I think if I get it's just. I think this is a negative matchup for me. Maybe it's 60-40 for sure, maybe 70-30.
Yeah, I don't think we had a good answer to this interceptor list. I mean, I don't know how. Maybe...
I remember the French guy. Like one of the French guys was flying like Sunter Vader Echo, basically. I think he was, except he had like Fifth Brother on Echo, and he flew against this in XTC, and he just got demolished. But
yeah, I mean, maybe could we have put the A-wings against this? I mean, maybe.
The way we paired, I thought about it afterwards. It was like a 90% chance I was going to be paired up against this.
Well, I mean,
because he did not want to pair. So we sent the A-wings out. He didn't want to pair. So if he sent the interceptors out, we were pairing me against it. When we send the A-wings out, they don't want the A-wings. They don't want the interceptors to go against the A-wings.
No, I mean,
so that's not going to happen. And we said we're going to send you against Rebels or Scum. So literally, every option was I get Empire.
Yeah, we could have put the Sikhs against this and probably just accepted the loss.
Yeah, you better win your fucking easy matchup, Ryan.
Well, it's not that easy, but okay.
Okay.
I mean, he out PS's me.
Yeah, you better win.
Yeah, well, Joe and I both better win.
Yeah, I have more confidence in Joe though.
You see how this? You see how this?
It's not.
You see how this works, Kevin? You see how this works, Simon? He loses and then he starts scolding Joe and I that we have to win. That's fun the way he does that.
Yeah, because I'm thrown into the tough matchup. I give it a valiant effort.
No, that's fine. I'm not saying you didn't, but I just think it's funny that you want to scold us.
You have the easiest matchup of us all. Like literally, everyone was like, "What the fuck is this list?"
No, I mean, he's got bombs. Listen, it could go. It's not. I think I'm favored.
Deploy the rocks properly. Make sure he doesn't seismic charge you to oblivion. Okay.
All right. I'm going to end the stream. and then we can keep complaining about
Is
our opponents.
anyone even watching?
No, but someone might watch later. I don't know. All right. I'm going to end the stream.